priceless artworks, the bronze, the ivory. It's all enough to pay for this war.
Mona hold on, Mona never rush. I don't see everybody don't surprise. They see the governor. They don't shock. Oh boy. The sixth on our list now be Oga Patapata. Oga Patapata, the only man wey dey tell Benin stories with movies. Lancelot, oduwa, Imasuen. Mona join me on Sunday. Make we celebrate this man. The only man, all the way from the ancient city of Benin. Edo State, Lancelot,
yours is particularly interesting. You see, you will be required to decode and analyze some of the encrypted messages on those works. Let me give you an example. There is a stool that is referred to as the telegraphic stool, so called because when Oba Obaramwen was banished by the British to Calabar from 1897 to 1914, this stool was used to send messages to him from Benin, without the colonial administration knowing.
That's interesting.
Egypt developed the art of writing. The African tribes did not write at that time. However, they developed another form of recording history. Today we call this art, but to them, the Benins, this was not art as we know it. This was the library of its time. The means by which knowledge itself was passed on to the next generation and the next and the next. When the Benin Empire was looted by the British in 1897, they lost all their vital historical records.
Hey, what's wrong? Since the lecture, you've hardly said a word.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I just can't help but think about what the professor said. He was talking about my people.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have one of these?
It's personal.
Where did you get it? Did you steal it?
What?
This artifact.
What are you talking about? This artifact was given to me by my granddad on my first trip to Benin, where I come from. It's all I have left of him. There's so many more, but they're all gone now.
This is the section of the museum that hosts the artifacts from the Great Benin Empire. Please do have a look and try not to touch the glass if you can.
Justice all the way. To me, this is the most celebrated case ever. This is Julia reporting from Fever TV. Didn't you know you were committing a crime when you got arrested?
I haven't committed a crime.
Stealing not a crime where you come from.
I'm not a thief. I didn't steal anything.
Do you understand the charges brought against you?
Yes, my lord.
How do you plead?
I am not guilty, my lord.
Do you deny the crime of attempted robbery?
Your Honor. Now, according to your Theft Act of 1968, a person is guilty if he dishonestly appropriates the property of another with the intention of dishonestly depriving the other of it.
Please explain why you feel they do not apply to you.
What I did was not stealing. I was attempting to return back lost property. Stolen property, actually. Stolen by the colonials over 100 years ago. Your Honor, if you were to suddenly find your wig and robe missing, and then on your way to court this morning, you found them in the place of another, would you not take them back?
Of course I would, but that is a completely different matter.
But my lord, is that not theft then?
We are not here to discuss a hypothetical situation. We are here to discuss what you did or tried to do.
My lord, please. We are talking about your robe and wig, my lord.
My robe is my robe, and that is an end to it.
The artwork is mine, made by my people. It belongs to them.
The artwork belongs to the museum from which you tried to take it.
No, madam! Yes, the piece was in your museum. Yes, it has been there for over 100 years. But that does not change the fact that it does not belong in your museum. It belongs to my people. And it was taken from them. Now, if you can prove that these artifacts were given and not taken, then I will happily plead guilty. But I know that is impossible. Justly invaded my people in the year 1897!
Your Majesty, this is the final product from the rubber trees you have in your kingdom.
The ones you are after?
Well, Your Majesty, yes, that's correct.
And what is that?
This is a portrait of our gracious Queen, Queen Victoria.
You say this is your queen, your ruler?
Yes, Your Majesty.
What does her husband do when she is ruler over your people?
Well, unfortunately, Your Majesty, the husband is dead.
Oh. My condolence.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I'm curious. Is it that there is no man in the whole of Britain to sit on the throne of his fathers? That his wife has to be your ruler?
Well, Your Majesty, in our tradition...
Never mind. Is that all?
Well, no, Your Majesty. There's this important document. This you must sign to enable the activation of British protection of your kingdom.
Is that all that is in the document?
Well, Your Majesty, if you will allow, I will read it to your hearing. Article 1. Her Majesty, the Queen of Great Britain and Ireland, Empress of India, in compliance with the request of the King of Benin, hereby undertakes to extend to him and to the territory under his authority and jurisdiction her gracious favor and protection.
Stop! Go no further. For 400 years, Galloway, my fathers before me traded and dealt with a white man. 400 years. The French?
I greet you, white man. I also bring greetings from His Royal Majesty.
I am acting consul, James Phillips. And this.
Spare me, white man. Spare me. So you deliberately refused all entreaties not to enter Benin. The Oba sent us to tell you not to enter Benin.
What is this? We are not happy with the Oba and his refusal to meet the white man after 4 years of signing the treaty.
You do not step on my tongue, white man. And I refuse that foul language for His Majesty. He said, I am the direct representative of Itukbawa. The Oba sent us to ask you to go back to Uwatom, to the place we have prepared for you. Until the ceremonies are over, then you will be invited.
Why can we not see him now?
Oh, I can see. I can see. You've been traveling these several days, so you've not had time to wash the shit off your ears. And so you're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. You, talk to him. Talk to him. You will go back with your men to Ugoton, to the place we already prepared for you. Our men are there to receive you.
I think you should carry out the advice, Consul Phillips. Any further step to Benin is a step towards disaster.
No man will hold the British Empire at ransom. No man will dictate to the British Empire how they conduct their trade talks and other matters.
God save the Queen!
God save the Queen!
I leave you to your fate.
Suit yourself, Chief.
Cowards!
Cowards!
Cowards! That'll be easy.
Hamilton,
Sir.
get the men ready. Today, we march on Benin and depose the fetish king priest. Hamilton, get the guns!
This is the day. We have put our finger in the anus of the tortoise